What up? What up? It's your boy JT Dangerous, and I'm about to do my Smackdown Presents WWE Backlash 2016 predictions. Now, this is the 12th Backlash in WWE history, dating back from the 1999 Backlash, and the last one being in 2009. So this has been a Raw pay-per-view for a long time. They've had some great matches at this pay-per-view in a long time. So I'm happy they brought this back, and I'm happy it's the SmackDown one be the first SmackDown pay-per-view. So let's get this right. Let's get these predictions right. And again, these are not in order, so if I miss any other matches that they add later, they're not really important as much as these 7 matches are. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with the first match. If you did not watch Talking Smack, I would think they did announce that Chad Gable has a strained MCL and he's going to be out 2 to 4 weeks. So if you watch SmackDown, American Alpha did beat the Usos in a kind of a squash, and then they turned the Usos heel, and they injured Chad Gable. So American Alpha is no longer in the finals of the SmackDown Tag Team Tournament. That means the only thing they could have done is have the Usos against the Hype Bros in a second chance match, which the winner will go on to wrestle Slater and Rhino later in the evening for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Now, again, this is going to be my most hated pick, and I am going to take the Usos to win this, and I hate picking the Usos because any person that's related to Roman Reigns, I'm going to hate picking because I hate it. But, I mean, it makes sense. You got to have a heel against a face because kind of you're seeing Slater and Rhino seem like the face, and the Usos seem like the heel. So I am going to take the Usos to win that match. Now, the next match, it's going to be Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Now, this build-up has been kind of small because it just came out of nowhere. It was, Orton coming back after the TKO loss to Brock Lesnar, where he got his ass kicked, bloodied Orton's head open. Like, this match is good. I mean, I think this won't be the last time we'll see these two. I bet you we'll see them, like, whoever wins this will get maybe a rematch of No Mercy, the next SmackDown pay-per-view coming up. And now with Bray Wyatt, I mean, Bray Wyatt definitely needs a win here. And I am going to take Bray Wyatt to win this because I don't know what else, have Bray win here, because I know a lot of people gripe about how many he doesn't have a lot of wins on pay-per-view one-on-one because he kind of gets destroyed. He kind of gets buried most of the time. So I'm hoping this is a new era. This is a new Bray Wyatt. Let's have him actually win on pay-per-view. No offense to Randy Orton, but I think Randy Orton's a little bit. I don't think he needs to win as much as Bray Wyatt does. So I'm taking Bray Wyatt to beat Randy Orton. Now, the next match, and all you KFC fans out there is going to like this. It's for the IC title. It's the guy who played those little commercials on Raw and SmackDown of Colonel Sanders, Dolph Ziggler, against the guy who dressed up like a chicken, and the reigning, defending Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. Now, if you did not see the rant The Miz did on Talking Smack to Daniel Bryan about how Daniel calls his wrestling style being like a coward, and then Miz just completely going off on him. I mean, it was maybe the best promo from The Miz ever. And I've watched The Miz since he came in 2006 on SmackDown, with the hoorah, that stupid, with his stupid looking hairstyle and all that bullshit. But that promo kind of made Miz look a lot better. And now, he's the IC champion. He's been the IC champion since after WrestleMania, so it makes sense. And the record at Backlash for the IC champions is 5-2. So their record, the champions who have defended their titles at this pay-per-view have a good record. It's 5-2. And then you have Dolph Ziggler, a guy who was the number one contender a month ago, lost to Dean Ambrose. Then they kind of give Ziggler another chance to be in the triple threat, be in the main event of Backlash with AJ and Dean. He loses again. So the way Daniel Bryan punishes The Miz, he puts Ziggler in the spot, which he did. He did nothing to even be considered the number one contender. And I mean, again, he's there for the sake of being there. I don't like. I thought it was going to be somebody a little bit more competitive. I know Dolph is no doubt a great wrestler, but he's good, but he hasn't been good since, what do you call it? I mean, promo skills have still been good, but in this match, I am going to take The Miz. I'm going to stick with the numbers. The champions who have been at this IC champions who have been at this pay-per-view have a fantastic record, so I got to go with that. And I got to go with The Miz because I think he needs to keep that momentum going about what he said about Daniel Bryan. Keep that momentum. If you have him lose, it kills the momentum. So I am going to take The Miz to win this match. Now, the finals of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions. The team that I chose to win in the second chance in the beginning of the show, the Usos against the Cinderella team, the team that I think everybody's going to be hoping for to win. It's Heath Slater and Rhino. Now, this one, it could have been, now this was supposed to be American Alpha against Slater and Rhino, but it kind of sensed it was going to be a face versus a face team against a face team, because a lot of people like Heath Slater, the whole free agent stuff, and Rhino being a veteran in this business. Now with the Usos being in the finals, which again, this is my pick. This is no guarantee they're going to be in. It could be the Hype Bros, but it kind of says it's going to be the Usos. Now with the Usos, I mean, I just hate to even say I'm going to take it would be a surprise if Slater and Rhino win, but the safe pick, I ain't going to have to take the Usos, and I hate it. I fucking hate picking the Usos. The knows, because I pick Roman Reigns, and you got to make the Usos look strong, even in tag team. So you got to turn them heel and make them look strong. So I'm going to take the Usos to become the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions, unfortunately. Okay, now in the next matchup, for the inaugural SmackDown Women's Championship, six-pack challenge elimination rules. The competitors: Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Carmella, Naomi, and the returning Nikki Bella. Now, this is, again, as for me, I would have loved to just have one women's title, having the champion go from Raw and SmackDown, but this is a little bit better, and honestly, the SmackDown, they show a little bit more other than the Raw side for the women's division, so I like this idea. And I do like it's a six-pack challenge, because six-pack, and of course it's an elimination one, so we're going to get eliminations. And I will tell you who I think is going to get eliminated first and who's going to win. I want to have my number one pick, what I think people are going to be hoping to who's going to win, and I'm going to say my dark horse. Now, I'm going to start with the first person being eliminated, and that's going to be Naomi, because yeah, I mean, the whole entrance is pretty awesome with Naomi, but I still think she's going to be the first one eliminated first. Then my second pick, and I know a lot of people love this girl, Alexa Bliss. And it would be a slim chance that she can get to the final four or final three. But I'm saying right now, I think Alexa Bliss is going to be eliminated first. Now, the next person who's going to be eliminated is Natalya. Natalya's good, but I think she is just known for, it is Tuesday, my dudes. It's just Natalya. Natalya being Natalya. Okay, then now the next person who's going to be eliminated, who I think is going to get to the when it gets down to three, it's going to be Carmella. And Carmella is my dark horse, because again, she did beat Nikki Bella on SmackDown this week, which kind of means that the heel team won. That would mean a face is going to win this title. And now, who I think is going to be eliminated last, and who's going to be this is going to be Becky. And I know a lot of people love Becky Lynch. She is I know she was the first woman drafted for SmackDown. But coming from me, I like Becky, but I think they're going to give it to Nikki Bella, because, I mean, okay, let's see. She's Daniel Bryan's sister-in-law. She's John Cena's girlfriend. She's coming back from a neck injury, and usually in the WWE, neck injuries and then coming back in the title picture, they kind of they kind of go hand in hand. Like she's gonna win it just because they have the sympathy factor of this is her second pay-per-view match after the neck surgery, and she's gonna win. So again, I am taking Nikki Bella to win this match and become the first inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion. Second, I would say the fans pick. I would say the next best pick would be Becky, and then the dark horse would be Carmella. And now the main event for the WWE World Title, the challenger, the man. He's the heel that seals the deal. He's the face that runs the place. He's the man who beat up John Cena and then beat his ass at SummerSlam. The only man in history to beat John Cena not once, twice, 2 times. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, against the champion, Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Now, if you don't know me well, I'm a AJ mark, and I having him be in the WWE is so gratifying because I watched him so much in TNA. I watched most of his career in TNA, so it's gonna be so much gratifying. This is his third shot at this title. Having him lose to Roman Reigns twice is insulting. I understand it's Roman Reigns, but there's the 2 best chances to do it. But I think here in Richmond, Virginia, this is the time to have him the champion. No offense to Dean Ambrose, but he's acting like a clown. He's not serious anymore. He used to be serious. He used to be that lunatic friend, crazy. And now he's just more laid back and, he talks. He's not coming out as a champion. But when you look at AJ Styles, what he's done in this business, he's done it all. And how can you not say he's not going to win this? So I am going to take AJ Styles to become the new face of SmackDown and their champion. Makes so much sense. Why would they keep it with Ambrose? It makes no sense they keep it with Ambrose. So those are my Backlash 2016 picks. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think below. Comment who you think is going to win these matches. And tell me, agree or disagree. I'm always into a conversation. And I hope you enjoyed this prediction. I will see you in the next video. Peace.